electric craze. You win, you lose, the screen displays. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Pinball clatters, jackpot rings, 8-bit world where power springs. Twitches hum, the chaos sings, forever young on timeless wings. Press start to play. The night won't decay. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade.
Hello, arcade and pinball gamers, and welcome to the Retro Legends Arcade. Friday night just got legit. What's happening? Welcome to the arcade. Well, shout out, welcome to the stream, Zaccaria Arcade Talk. And the Retro Legends Arcade, of course, the Retro Legends Arcade is weekly leaderboards. Let me make this, how do I connect this? There we go. We do weekly leaderboards each week. We play different games. This past week, we played Juno first. We had Zaccaria, Lord Donkey Balls, and me. We had, congratulations, Zaccaria. Hey, what's up, Wingo? Good to see you. Of course, we played Woods Queen, the 2019, I believe. We had Zaccaria, Ballydern, Wingo, me, T. McCloskey, and Jay. Great scores. We played Zankor Deluxe, and we had, I gotta go to the screen here. I might have to scroll down a little bit. So hold on one second. We had T. McCloskey, Jay, Bliss2121, me, Ballydern, Wingo, and Zaccaria. We played Nautilus EM Plus, the brand new game that was just released from AtGames, the EM Plus series. We had Jay, T. McCloskey, Ballydern, me, Wingo, Zaccaria, Mad Ben Hand with a 1 million point score, 1,800,025,220, number one pinball player in the world at AtGames Pinball. And then we played in Pinball FX VR, in Star Wars Pinball VR. We played the Star Wars Episode 4 pinball table, and we had me in last place. We had Bliss2121. We had Jay and Ballydern with a really great score. So great job, guys. We'll be introducing some new games this week. We're going to release Pin-Bot, which you can play on any format. I'll probably play it in Pinball. I'll probably play it in Pinball FX VR. We're going to play Star Wars Classic Collectibles Pinball, Woods Queen EM Plus, Moonflight Deluxe, Zankor, and the arcade game Junior Pac-Man. So those will be the games we're going to be talking about tonight. Good to see you, Bliss2121. You can see him right there on the leaderboards. He was one of the first people to put a score. He dropped a score in the classic, one of my favorites, Pin-Bot. And I do love playing that game. It's a fantastic game. It reminds me a lot of these EM Plus games. So we got Wingo here. We got T here. Good. So that being said, let me take the leaderboards down here real quick. First game we're going to talk about is Pin-Bot. Of course, Pin-Bot is a great game. Let's check out some footage of Pin-Bot. This is taken off of an AtGames 4KP. The game also plays fantastic in VR. I usually play it with my Tank Stick VR behind me. And I do like that, as it plays great in two different ways to play it. But you can also even play it on console. So let's check out some footage of Pin-Bot. So let's just dive right in and take a look at Pin-Bot. Looks pretty good. There's the visor. One of the greatest toys in pinball, the visor. This is just a classic old school pinball. I love Pin-Bot. Hey, we got Mikey Yoon here. Yeah, I have actually running 2 streams. That's a good question. I'm running a vertical stream for phones, and I'm running a regular YouTube stream as well. So it should be 2 going at once. But yeah, there is a stream that's made for mobile phones that's going out. I'm just trying something new. I'm always trying stuff, you know. But let's check out Pin-Bot. Looks pretty sharp. There's Pin-Bot. You can read the instruction cards. Got a lot of people checking out the photo stream. Sounds fantastic with the SSF. There's the Bride of Pin-Bot. I think it looks pretty good. I think they did pretty good for a recreation for the AtGames Legends 4KP. What do you think? Next, we're going to check out some gameplay. I'll screen that. See if we can get some balls locked into the visor. Maybe get a multi-ball going. Game sounds fantastic. And here we go. Gameplay is really great. This is one of the all-time great classic pinballs. Plays just like you think it would. It's great. Pin-Bot is a Williams pinball machine released in 1986, and also a Nintendo Entertainment System video game adaptation that was released in 1990. Tim Pinball was designed by Barry Orsler and Python Angelo, and the game is known for its solar system theme and unique features like an opening visor and a multi-ball mode. The NES game closely follows the rules and objectives of the pinball machine, allowing players to progress through the solar system by hitting targets and completing objectives. Now for some fun facts about Pin-Bot. Pin-Bot production was 12,001 units. 12,001 units of this machine were manufactured. The marketing slogan for Pin-Bot was the ultimate machine. Some more fun facts about Pin-Bot. Pin-Bot appeared in the 1988 film Big and the 1988 film Crocodile Dundee 2. The character also appeared in the 1988 pinball machine Taxi, which is included in this pack. Pin-Bot was followed by 2 sequels, The Machine, Bride of Pin-Bot, which is made in 1991. Absolutely gorgeous cabinet art too on that one. And you got the Bride of Pin-Bot. That's some real footage from an arcade that I took of the Bride of Pin-Bot running. And another thing about Pin-Bot, there is a Pin-Bot game we're still missing. So Zen Studios, you need to get on it. You got to bring us Jackbot. We're missing the 3rd part of the trilogy of the Pin-Bot games. Jackbot is a great game as well, so hope they get that. I know Williams titles are #1 on the list for Zen Studios, so I'm just going to put in my request right now. I'd love to see Jackbot. I love all the Pin-Bot series of games. Jackbot, my favorite of the trilogy, which was released in 1995. It is actually the 3rd Pin-Bot game. Get myself out of this beautiful footage. I'd like to read the rule card for Pin-Bot. 3 bank drop target advances planets. Reach flashing planet for special. Reach the sun to light special. Hitting flashing light bar or completing all lights on chest panel opens visor for multi-ball. Lighting chest panel 2nd time lights extra ball. Ramp shot advances bonus X and increases solar value. During multi-ball, locking one ball and then shooting up the ramp scores solar value. Jet bumpers increase every value. Each plunder shot advances vortex value. This is a fantastic recreation table. I can't recommend it enough. This gets my top recommendation. There was a look at Pin-Bot. Hey, we got 5 gifted Retro Legends Arcade memberships from T. McCloskey. Of course, T. McCloskey has the Arcade Talk channel, fantastic channel, and another great pinball tournament that's played every week is the Arcade Talk tournaments. Welcome to the stream, Nick Gamer. I don't know if I've seen you before. T-Bone in the house. Good to see you. So let me play a little super chat for you. Okay, I haven't played that one in a while. Good to see you. Good to see you. I never push the super chats too much, but thank you so much. Great to have some memberships. Good to see you, Papa. By the way, my son got the package. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. I did give out some of these tiny brights lights. These things are really cool. If you haven't checked them out yet, it's basically like a cool little thing you put on your desk. You can put a quarter in it. It makes a sound. And these are really cool. I like these. They really run well. It comes out right there. But you can hear the sounds. And you can change them up. They got all different kinds of sounds. Got different light levels you can do. There's like a flashing, off. It feels like a real coin slot. When you press it, it has that kind of push in, like a real coin slot. But yeah, that's cool. Shout out to Tiny Brights, cool company. What's up, gamers? Papa Brad here, and today we are going back to the sticky arcade floors, back to the neon lights, back to the moment when you slid the quarter into the machine and hoped this is the run. And this little cube right here, it captures all of that magic right in the palm of your hand. If you grew up in the arcades, bowling alleys, pizza joints, or in the back of a convenience store, you already know that sound, that click, that glow, that awesome feeling that something awesome is about to happen. Now this is my favorite part. Check this out. The coin slot actually works. How awesome is this? You can drop in the included token or a real quarter and watch it travel through the cube and slide down out the bottom. No screens, no apps, just pure tactile arcade joy. Tiny Brights nailed all the details. You've got adjustable volume so it works whether this is on your desk, in your office, or in a full game room. And the brightness control lets you go from soft ambient glow to full-on arcade just open shine. At At 2.75 inches tall, it fits right in the palm of your hand, but it packs a lot of serious nostalgia. It runs on a rechargeable battery or a USB-C, so you can place it anywhere. And it's got auto shutdown, so it's not going to drain power when you walk away. One of the coolest things is it comes in a massive variety of colors. It comes in multiple retro colorways: black, red, black and red, black and neon green, black and yellow. This is the Tiny Brights Insert Coin Cube, and it's basically a love letter to classic arcade machines. They have a version for any kind of gaming or arcade setup. This is the part that is really cool. Every Tiny Brights product is produced and designed and built in Colorado, dreamed up by hand and finished in their studio. This is not just a product, it's a tiny story. You're supporting a company in the USA. The insert coin button actually presses in and lights up with a classic red arcade glow. You don't tap it, you commit to it. And yes, it makes the authentic arcade sounds. That moment when your brain says, all right, here we go, it's on. In my opinion, this isn't a toy. It's not a lamp, it's a memory machine. If you love arcade history, retro gaming, or just want a desk piece that makes you smile every time you see it, the Tiny Brights Insert Coin Cube absolutely delivers. I have something special for my viewers. Type the coupon code PapaBrad and you can get 5% off. The link to the Tiny Brights Insert Coin Cube is in the description of this video. Just click on the link and it'll take you right to it. This is a fantastic product and I fully endorse it. Check it out. It's absolutely amazing. But AtGames, you need to get those 4KPs up into Canada. He's looking for one. So last I heard, I thought Buy Stuff Store sold them, but definitely they need to get them where they're available in Canada. Speaking of AtGames, they do have a crazy deal right now, and this deal, these come in and out all the time. But if you go on their, you got to go to their Facebook page to find the deal. It's the only place I could find the link that worked. But on their Facebook page right now at AtGames, they have the micro for $250, which is a really good deal if you want a micro pinball. I thought I took a picture of it. Maybe need to upload it. Well, I'll find a picture in a bit. But we're going to move on to our, let me get this off the stage. I need to try to get as much memory as I can going here. And we're going to talk about our next table we're playing. You can play this on, I'm going to play it on the Star Wars Pinball in VR. But this is the game Star Wars Pinball Classic Collectibles. And this is a really cool game with the classic action figures, the Star Wars action figures. It's actually a pinball game. And I'm going to turn the sound off so I don't get a copyright, but I'll start it. Let's check this game out.
Zen Studios and Lucasfilm Games.
Let's see. But of course, this is a Star Wars game. You can see all the classic action figures. This is a super fun game. I was checking this game out. I was trying to decide which one we could play next. This one's really fun if you haven't checked it out yet. And this is also available on all the consoles. There's 15 classic action figures. Look at that. You got Chewbacca, Han Solo. You got the Stormtroopers, Boba Fett. It just has that kind of retro toy vibe to it. It's very cool. Very cool. I love their swords. These Darth Vader, look at that. But the action figures, very cool table. And this is in the Star Wars VR Pinball. And this will be on our leaderboards if you want to score chase it. There's all the figures that are in the game. And this is available in Pinball FX, Star Wars Pinball VR. And I believe it's also on a lot of the consoles too, but it's pretty cool. So that's a Star Wars game we're introducing this week. Okay, he said he called Buy Stuff Store and they don't have any. And still won't ship the micro to Canada. Okay. Got Bliss2121 coming in. He said, hey guys, a brand new pinball arcade just opened this week, really close to where I live. The owner has over 150 pinball tables in his collection. Cha-ching! Plan to check it out this weekend. That sounds really cool. That sounds like a good time. So that is basically in VR, the pinball tables I'm launching this week for the Retro Legends Arcade. Definitely you can play Pinbot in Pinball FX VR. You can definitely play the Star Wars in VR. And yeah, 150 pinball tables, that is a lot. That's a lot of money too. I mean, I can imagine how much that would cost. Because these pinball tables, a lot of these old pinball tables are worth a lot of money. Some of them go up in value. I'm going to show a quick little clip of the arcade game we're playing. If you haven't seen it, most of you have probably seen this game. Let's take a quick look at Junior Pac-Man, just a little bit of footage, just a few seconds. This is our arcade game for the week. We'll be score chasing Junior Pac-Man, so let's check it out. And here we have Junior Pac-Man going. Look at that tricycle. Pretty crazy. This is a Pac-Man game that came out late in the Pac-Man life cycle. This one came out in 1986. But it is a really great, fun arcade Pac-Man game that a lot of people have not played. So I decided to go with Junior Pac-Man this week. Try something a little different. Something a little classic, something a little retro. And once again, this one's a bit of a deeper cut because it came after the Pac-Man fever phase. So this week's classic arcade game, the score chase, will be Junior Pac-Man. Okay, I'll show some deeper gameplay. Let's go deeper into the game. Let's go a little deeper. And you can see the screen scrolls. That's a little bit different formula. He has a little propeller hat. Kind of cool, but it kind of captures that kind of Zankor charm that you expect out of a Pac-Man game. So that's our arcade game this week, Junior Pac-Man. Let me remove that from stage. Trying to get all these videos out of my background. Give me some stream hopefully runs good. So that brings us to starting to talk about the other pinball tables that will be active this week. Zankor 2019, I believe. And I've never really played this one. Let's take a quick, I have like a 10-second clip of it. But I'm going to have to learn it this week because it's in Flipper Friends and I play every week. So let's take a quick look at Zankor 2017. I always get confused on these years. So this is Zankor 2017. And there's just a little bit of footage of the gameplay. This is in Flipper Friends this week. And this is going to be totally new to me. I've probably played it maybe once or twice, but I don't even remember it. So this will be a whole new experience to me. So that's one of the games. There's 3 games. I'm going to run all the games in parallel on Retro Legends Arcade, so I can keep track of my scores. Hey, we got Biggie D's Arcade coming in strong. Look at that. He's even got a wrench. Bliss2121's got a wrench. Pretty awesome. Welcome to the stream. And next game I want to take a look at. Let's take a look at the game that was just released from AtGames. This is the hot new game that came out this week. Of course, I'm talking about Woods Queen EM Plus, a game with some graphics so hot, AtGames told me I couldn't even use the graphics, and they're in the manual. I used some graphics out of the manual, and they were like, "This is too spicy. You gotta roll it back a bit." So I'll show you what was too spicy at the end of the video. But let's check out the video for Zankor Remake. Is a lot of fun. Well, good. I've never played it. This is going to be new to me. I'm gonna have to learn the table. I really don't know how to play it. Honestly, this is a table I've totally kind of missed out on. So I always like new experiences. Got Dark Realm Gaming coming in. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you have an awesome weekend. I hope you have an awesome weekend as well. And so these were the games we're playing. We talked about the Star Wars, Pin-Bot, and we showed Zankor. See, it's a different year. Look at 2017 here. The year keeps changing on me. And then we got Woods Queen and Moonflight to talk about. Then we've talked about all the games I'm launching this week. Okay, so we're getting there. So let's go to this here. Should be good. Okay, here's Woods Queen EM Plus. By the way, we played Woods Queen last week. Check that out. This is the version. This is the graphics that you get when you play it from the Steam version. Let's check this out. Just a minute of this footage, so you see the difference from AtGames.
Super jackpot! Winner! Super jackpot! Double jackpot! Triple jackpot! Yes! Super jackpot!
That was a clip of the graphics. The new graphics that are available if you play the game on Zaccaria Pinball on Steam. Now, I was playing through OTG. I was still using my AtGames cabinet. I was just playing through OTG. This is what the original Woods Queen remake looks like using the AtGames. I like both of them, actually. Almost, yeah.
Papa Brad's Gaming coming at you with what I consider to be one of the sexiest tables on AtGames Legends Pinball 4KP. Of course, I'm talking about the amazing Woods Queen 2019. Let's check it out.
That was just a little clip of Woods Queen on the AtGames Pinball right now, a clip of it on Steam. And we're taking a look at the new Woods Queen EM Plus. And I will be able to put chats up while this video is playing, but I want to show some of this footage. We'll be playing this game this week in Flipper Friends, if you play with AtGames Flipper Friends tournaments. And it'll also be in the Retro Legends Arcade. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this after the video. Let's watch this video.
Hey everyone, Papa Brad here. Today we're heading into the jungle with Woods Queen EM Plus on all AtGames Pinball platforms. Woods Queen EM Plus is a lush digital table built as a hybrid between classic electromechanical machines and early solid-state pinball. You can feel that 1960s and 1970s adventurous spirit all over this layout. Huge thank you to AtGames who did send me this table for the purpose of review. Start with a flyby of the table. Got a beautiful back glass. Zoom into the play field so you can see some of the detail, like those flowers and the pop bumpers. You got the Woods Queen riding a dinosaur. I mean, the colors on this table just pop. It's very vibrant. You got a readable card. Looks like the apron was cut off a little at the bottom. I'm not sure why they do that on these tables. Definitely artwork is a strong point of this table. Look at that. You got the cute tiger over there on the right side. Those red lights light up when you roll over them. That's a huge component of the gameplay. You've got a hidden sinkhole in the top left corner. Look at that back glass. Gotta love it. This table's got straightforward, honest shots, clear scoring and rule set, layered bonus system, and a strong objective ladder. This isn't a chaotic mode stacker. It's very controlled and strategic. Very much an EM at heart. Before we go dive deep into the jungle, there's one thing you have to know. This game does not show you the ball number. There's no ball 1, 2, 3 indicator. That changes how you play. It can add a little stress. It Also, the DMD, I feel like, is a little bit of a lazy implementation. All that it shows is the score. I think they could do a lot better with the DMD. This is an absolutely gorgeous table, and the DMD just looks out of place because it's so basic and simple. Let me talk a little bit about the rules and the scoring of Woods Queen EM Plus. Okay, before we start, I want to point out the 10 rollover targets that I'm going to be aiming for during this gameplay. 1, 2, 3 on that pop bumper. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right in the middle of the T-Rex. 9, 10. So I'm going to light that twice, 20 times. That'll activate an add a ball, which is a multi-ball. Let's go. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, purpose drain. Try to get a second shot at getting that red rollover light up top. Got them both. A little bit of strategy. Notice I got both rollover lights by doing that. Makes this cool sound when you get all 10 lights. Hopefully we'll hear that. One more. There it is. That's the sound you want to hear. That means all 10 lights were lit. Just got to do it again. That is the trick. Okay, stop the ball. So I got him up at the top. I got to get him. Okay. One more up there. Stop the ball. There we go. And I want to keep knocking. That's it. Multi-ball. Just like that. Oh, I would have had a 3-ball going there. Saw that. That's crazy. I would have had the 3-ball if I could have just held on to it. It's okay. And these games, in my opinion, are a playground for good pinball players. I really like these EM Plus tables a lot. And there you go, 3 balls at once. Look at that. Wizard level, look at that. 3-ball multi-ball. That is how it's done. Playing the strategy. Don't let it go to your head, Brad. Oh my goodness. That was intense. 3-ball multi-ball. Can't wait to play this in Flipper Friends. It's going to be so fun. Such a good game. Look at that. 3 balls. Oh, look, it gave me a ball save. It's pretty generous. What am I missing? Oh, that was it. It's a nice little run, though. That was exciting. I mean, look how smooth this game plays. This is fantastic. Flow and difficulty. The shots are makeable, but they're not all easy. The center can punish sloppy flipping. The spinner grind for the hidden path feels very satisfying. This is a very control focus table. It rewards precision over chaos. If you trap the ball and plan your shots, you can have better games. The final verdict on this table is 8.5 out of 10. Feel like Woods Queen EM Plus nails its mission. The real positives of this table are the gorgeous jungle theme, the strong EM authenticity. I like the layered bonus depth in the scoring. I like the clear objective progression. I like the spinner with and rollover play. But most of all, I like the rollover buttons and the way the multi-ball system is. We give this game some minor knocks. No ball number display is a full point deduction for me. So this table, I like it so much it would have scored much higher if I just had a simple display telling me what ball I'm on. Another minor knock, some players might want deeper modern modes. If you're looking for a modern table with a bunch of toys, you know, a DMD with mini games on it, this is not that kind of table. This is a classic old school pinball type table. So I feel like those are two knocks. And that's good enough to drop at a full point, which is a shame because the table's gameplay is its strong point. I mean, this is old school EM pinball. It's really just all about gameplay, you know. But if you're a good game player, if you have good pinball skills, this game will push you to the limit, and it's really great. It's a playground for people that are good pinball players. I will say that about it. If you enjoy classic style pinball, just enough modern structure, keep it interesting, Woods Queen EM Plus absolutely deserves a spot in your AtGames lineup. This is an 8.5 out of 10 table. Would rank higher if they fixed the ball number display. It's all right, Jungle Explorer
and feel, but the rules are all the same for the most part so far. So there's certain that they share that, but each table has a completely different flow. There's you know, different ways you have to play them. I wish they would have mixed up this calendar a bit more, though. It's very heavy on the EM Plus titles. I mean, we got Tropical, we got Nautilus, we got Woods Queen. You know, they need to throw, I mean, it would be great if they could throw in maybe like a Zen title that has not been released, or maybe, you know, maybe another deluxe table. There's quite a few deluxe tables from Zaccaria that have not came out yet, you know, something like Grandia Deluxe or Time Machine is one. There's several that have not been released. So, you know, maybe bring some of those games that they haven't released out. Buddy, okay, is it back? Do I have sound? Okay, I hope I have sound. Okay, I'm back. Okay, weird. I was muted. Okay. Yeah. So I was talking about the EM Plus tables. I like these tables a lot. I feel like they need to fix the DMD on them. I feel like, does it mute when I show this? Am I muted? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the StreamYards here, but I feel like they need to mix it up. We need to get some deluxe tables if we're going to stick with Zaccaria. You know, if they have any Zen tables still, maybe pump some of those out. But I feel like these tables, they are kind of the same thing, right? There's different layouts, but you know, the rules are going to be the same for the EM Plus tables. So now we have the Police Street Patrol coming out March 26th. And then we have Dinosaur Dynasty 3, which should be exciting. And then an upgrade to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Still no word on the relationship between Zen and AtGames and when they're releasing new games. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a Zen calendar, or even if they didn't do a calendar, maybe just a list. Maybe just a you know, what's coming up next. You know, what kind of tables are they planning on bringing next? Even if we didn't have dates, I would be happy with that. Even if we didn't, because the dates a lot of times are negative, because they have a hard time hitting the dates when they did last time when they did that. So maybe if we just had a list of Zen titles that may be coming to AtGames in the future, that'd be super cool. I think it would give something for people to look forward to. You know, Rome Respected is kind of nice when the games just drop and it's a surprise. But I don't know. I'm just talking. What do y'all think in the chat? I mean, I would like just to have a list of maybe titles that might be coming in the future from Zen. It wouldn't even have to be a calendar per se. I do agree. We have some great tables to play this week. I mean, and we're eating pretty good. I mean, on this AtGames Pinball, I have 265 tables. So there's a lot of pinball you can play on the AtGames Pinball. Then you can do OTG, and you can do a lot of stuff. So there's really a lot of things you can do. And there's a lot of different great ways to play pinball. You can play on an X-Arcade. You can play, even the consoles have pinball effects. So pinball, I think, is more popular than ever. There's more good ways to play it. But I do like the games list we have this week. I think it's pretty good. So, being said, I think I'll cover Flipper Friends and I'll end with talking about Moonflight. But my feeling on the EM Plus tables is that they're a lot of fun. I do like they are classic old school pinball. They really reward pinball skills. And I'm enjoying them. And by the way, this was what I had to cut from my video. I'll just give you a flash, okay? Now, don't get too excited with the Woods Queen. Oh my goodness, that was too racy. So we had to take that out. But just got an eyeful. But the Woods Queen is great. I would recommend the Woods Queen table if you like classic EM type tables. It does remind me a lot of Pin-Bot. That was why I wanted to play Pin-Bot, because it's kind of a similar table in a lot of the mechanics. Not with the toy, but with the rest of the table. It plays very similar to that table to me. Talk a little bit about some AtGames news. Flipper Friends. If you want a micro, they got them for $250, but you got to go to AtGames Facebook, and there is a link that you click, and that's the only way you can get that price. You click that link off of the AtGames Facebook. Legends Micro, $250. Flipper Friends are free tournaments that AtGames offers. They are IFPA ranked, so you get ranked in a world ranking system for AtGames Pinball. We just went through week 4 of the Flipper Friends with Zankor Deluxe, Nautilus, and Woods Queen Deluxe, Woods Queen Remake. Games coming out this week are the same ones in my show. I'm going to run the exact same games. Moonflight, Woods Queen. I can't believe they didn't put Woods Queen in the middle. Woods Queen EM Plus. I guess Moonflight is a deluxe table, though. And Zankor 2017. See, I see it. I've seen it 2017 and 2019. Am I losing my mind? I don't know. That's where I've seen 2 different dates on it. Rankings from last week. We had a crazy turnout for last week's Flipper Friends. Let's see. Let me read some of the people here that I know. Mad Ben Han, of course, was number 1. Looks like it's too little. I can't read it. Is that Skull Joe? Can't read it. Sacro, 3rd place. Wow, Sacro. Congratulations, Sacro. That's incredible. 3rd place is great. Maybe if I made it bigger. Let me see if I can make it even bigger. Does that help me? Yeah, Sacro, 3rd place. Good job. Looks like Dennis B, 5th. And then we had Wingo. Wingo came in 9th. Then we had a tie. This is the crazy thing. Me and Retro Tech X got exactly the same amount of points. 112 points, average rank 13.67. But they put him on 10 and 11, but we have the same points. Is that a tie? I don't know. I would think that would be a tie because it's the exact same amount of points. But I guess I'll have to wait and find out. But that is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And then we had a bunch of people. I should have made it this size. This size is better. We had Wyo came in 12th. We had Bally Dern, who's played on the Retro Legends Arcade Leaderboards at 13th. We have Jason Tierney, 16th. He's been moving up. I've seen him moving up through the ranks, doing good. And that was the Flipper Friends for the week. Yes. Shout out to Zaccaria. Zaccaria is one of our champions. He is definitely a champion on the Retro Legends Arcade. He is an excellent arcade and pinball player. And I would highly recommend, if you have AtGames Pinball, play Flipper Friends. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play. You don't have to pay anything to play. And you can win. They give out prizes. It's just a lot of fun. It's every week. They do the Flipper Friends. You get IFPA rating. Here's the top 10 right now. And it's a lot of fun. Look at that. Zaccaria, I bet you Zaccaria is going to move up. Next time they refresh this, it would not surprise me if Zaccaria moves up in the ranks. I finally creeped into the top 10. It took a while, but I got into the top 10 now. I'm top 10 ranked. So I'm trying to hold on to my top 10 rank. But I do enjoy playing every week, and the competition is fun. Let's see. Zaccaria says they need to reorder the placement when there is a tie with exactly the same points. That would move everyone up a notch. Absolutely. And I think everyone played really good this week. I mean, it was tough. The scores were insane. I mean, the scores were so good. I actually had a little bit of a callus right here, like when you grab the pinball machine and you nudge, like this little part of your hand. I actually have a little callus. You can feel it on my hands from playing, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the Flipper Friends. With the bigger group, with more people playing, it's better than ever, in my opinion. That was one of the good things AtGames did, was to make the Flipper Friends for all AtGames Pinball. It's just more fun. There's more people playing. But that was pretty much the Flipper Friends news. So not a lot going on. I know that there are more Zen tables that AtGames has. When they're coming out, I have no idea. I know there's more Zaccaria tables that they have ready to go. When they're going to be released that are not EM Plus tables, I do not know. But I know there's stuff that they have. So I would, my recommendation, I don't know what AtGames is going to do. I don't have a crystal ball. But this schedule is very heavy on just one type of table. And as much as I love EM Plus tables, and I'm probably I really love these tables. I mean, they would be ranking even higher if they fixed the DMD, because I like basic old school pinball a lot. I like tables these tables will push your skill. If you want to get really skilled at playing pinball, these are the kind of tables where you're going to be able to practice enough to get super good at doing stuff like nudge passing, trapping the ball, learning how to do a multi-ball. I mean, these tables are great for learning how to play pinball. The EM Plus tables would be great tables to teach people how to play Zaccaria Pinball on AtGames. They play really well. But that's what I feel about those. So I guess I'll talk about the last game that we're releasing this week. And that's going to be Moonflight Deluxe. Let me check out a little clip on that. By the way, if you missed out, I did have a Pac-Man game you can get for free that's really fun. I did this like a show or two ago, but there is a free Pac-Man game called Pac-Man Forever. But you can download this game for free. It's really cool. Let me show a clip of this because this game is super cool. There you go. Those are some clips of Pac-Man Forever. It's a free download game. You could check, I think two shows back, I did a spotlight on it. And it's a free to download game though, but it's incredible. It's like a tribute. It's like a fan-made game for someone that loves Namco. And it has all the Namco things in it. You know, it's just really fun to play. And it's free. It costs nothing. So check it out. I enjoy playing it. It's a great game. I mean, I would have paid for that game, but it's a free download. It's a fan-made game. Last game we're going to release is a game that I really like a lot. It's called Moonflight Deluxe. This is a deluxe table. This was when they were switching to getting the better DMDs. I feel like Zaccaria was starting to get really good at making the deluxe tables. Let's check out Moonflight Deluxe. This is the last table that we'll be playing this week. This completes our lineup for the Retro Legends Arcade for this week.
Hey pinball fans, it's Papa Brad here, and today we're taking off into orbit with a brand new 4K experience on the AtGames Legends Pinball. This is Moonflight Deluxe, a modern reimagining of a classic 1976 table, brought to life in spectacular 4K by the masters of digital pinball, Magic Pixel. Moonflight Deluxe is available for the Legends HD pinball machine and also the Legends 4K pinball machine. Prices are $6 for the HD version, only $7 for the 4KP version. Love the retro styling of this game. Even the music sounds like it came straight out of the 80s. How about that CRT looking screen? Special thank you to AtGames who sent me this table for the purpose of review. Moonflight Deluxe is more than just a visual upgrade. It's a total evolution of the original Moonflight table, combining retro charm with high-tech pinball design. This table is absolutely packed with features, combo shots, rotating targets, multi-ball madness, and even multiple playfield levels. This one really takes full advantage of what the Legends 4KP pinball can do. What really sets this table apart is the dynamic mission system. You're not just flipping for points, you're blasting off on a space adventure. There are 5 unique modes to complete: Mission, Overload, Water System, Pressure, and Engine Check. Each one brings a new challenge and fresh gameplay twists. Whether you're navigating zones A through D, making your way to the high stakes launch ramp, or hitting a repair dock under pressure, Moonflight Deluxe keeps the action fast and fun. It's the kind of table that invites both strategy and chaos, just like a good pinball should. Magic Pixel has done it again, bringing us a table that feels both nostalgic and cutting edge. If you love sci-fi, fast-paced gameplay, and layered missions, this is a must-play. Let's take a quick look at this table close up. There was the back glass.
Let's take this ship to the moon.
They did an awesome job redesigning the DMD. Here's your play field. It's looking great. Love the theme of this. Love these astronauts. Like almost like a comic book feel. You can read the instruction card, that's how detailed it is. You got the retro looking CRT screen in the middle. Shame it doesn't play videos. I wish they would have put videos on it that play when you get down there in that mode. There are your missions. There's also a bunch of mini missions inside the sunken playfield. Upper playfield. It's the astronaut floating out in space by the spaceship. I gotta say, this table looks absolutely stunning. Table looks great. It's in true 4K. Look at the magazines. I just noticed that. Check out this astronaut. How cool is that? Reminds me of the astronaut in the Corvette from the beginning of Heavy Metal. Have you ever seen that movie? They knocked the theming out of the park. This is themed absolutely perfect. Love this 80s vibe music that they've picked out. Let's take a look at the DMD in action and see the improved new DMD. Just jumping into the middle of a mode. You can see that everything is animated and themed to the Moonflight Deluxe theme. The transitions aren't as bad as on previous Magic Pixel tables. I think this one is, there's a lot of swipes and stuff, but they're not as obnoxious as like the pink triangle or rainbow effects or crazy stars. I really like the way they integrate the art into the DMD with all the Moonflight and the astronauts. This is really well done, and to me this is a step in the right direction for Magic Pixel. More of this.
Start mode is lit. Get ready, Captain. System check minigame. Hit the spinner 20 times.
One thing I really like about this Moonflight Deluxe table is the sunken playfield. Just a ton of fun. Reminds me of games like Black Hole and Haunted House. And the cool part is there's a bunch of mini games you play down in this playfield area. This game is super easy to learn, and it's going to be great to see when the pinball wizards get on this and really make this table sing. But it has very easy to access modes. You're probably going to get to see the lower playfield, the sunken playfield. You're probably going to get up into the top playfield for a few moments. I think this table is really, the design is excellent in my opinion. Next, we'll talk about how does this table flow. I think the flow of this table is really good. Very strong. I like it. The main playfield is very open. You're doing a lot of shots over top the sunken playfield. And I think overall the flow of this game is very good. It does have a bunch of ramps, but everything makes sense. And this is a really well designed and very well thought out game. I am enjoying it. As far as a rating, I mean, let's talk about what they're doing right. I think the new DMDs are great. I like the way the vibe of this game is. The music is not grating or irritating. It's actually cool to listen to. I like the soundtrack. I love the two playfield option where it alternates between the lower and the upper playfield. It's fun to get down in that lower playfield and play all the mini games. 1 to 10, what would I rate this? Well, if I said Black Belt Deluxe is an 8.5, I feel like this table's a little bit better than the last release they did. It has the new DMDs. I find the playfield less frustrating and a lot more fun. I think the modes are very simple to do.
Perfect hit. Combo.
So, overall, I really like this table. It's very solid. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Things that are keeping it back, I don't like the center post. You know, it's still a little bouncy, but that's the way Magic Pixel tables are. But overall, I'm really thoroughly enjoying this table. Highly recommend Moonflight Deluxe for any fan of 4K digital pinball. It's a perfect blend of old school inspiration and modern design. Done the Legends 4K pinball, this table really shines. So gear up, grab your flippers, and get ready for blast off. Stay classic, stay awesome, and as always, stay legit. This has been Papa Brad, signing off.
To play the retro games anymore, which were kind of a drag to play. One thing I want to mention with the EM Plus tables is that the ones I've played so far, none of them have the center pin. So I do like the more open play fields, and I think that is, for me, something I enjoy. And but anyway, that's all I have for this week. It was a quick show. You know, had a great week of competition last week. Got a lot of good games up on the leaderboards. Hope to see some people playing this week. We got Star Wars Classic Collection, Pin-Bot, Junior Pac-Man, the arcade game, Woods Queen EM Plus, Moonflight Deluxe, and Zankor 2017. Thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you on the leaderboards. Everyone have a great weekend. Play some games, play some pinball, have some fun. Take care. Peace.
Well, Papa Brad's a gaming. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats, late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend, his passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit.